Hello there everybody and welcome back to more Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. So, last time, we arrived here at Zora's domain, where of course the king is worried about her daughter Princess Ruto because, well, she's apparently missing and we gotta go find her. Because we're the heroes, we can do whatever we want, except, well, we can't steal things because stealing is bad. Anyway, so today, before we go off to find the Princess Ruto, there are a couple of things that, you know, we can do here. Actually, there's just one thing, actually. So, we can light this torch right here, and I think you can see where this is going. We are going to light some candles, or light some torches, as they say. Light the torches. So, you ought to hurry up, because, well, not only is this on a timer, I guess, but also you gotta keep on rolling to do this, and bada bing. By lighting all those thingamabobs, you get the treasure chest. And the treasure chest contains a thing that is apparently very important to you. And it is very important to you because it is a piece of heart. So, yeah, very neat for you to do this. There's actually also another thing that we can do. Now that we have the silver scale, we can actually do this little thing that I want to show you. So, I'll meet you guys over at the place where I want to show you the thing. Whoa, how did I... Okay, good. Alright, so, this little cave, this little hole right here. You can jump into water right here, and now that we have the silver scale, we can dive really deep in there. And you'll notice a little bit of a hole right here. Well, it turns out, this hole leads to the Lost Woods. This is one of those little bit of areas of the Lost Woods in which, you know, you actually have access to not only Goron City, but now we actually have access to the Zora's River. So, there are rupees here in the shape of an arrow indicating that you can go in there. So, yeah. Now we can actually go in here now that we have the proper item of sorts. So with that being said, I'll meet you guys over at the next little place in Zora's domain that we can go to. Okay, so over here in this little thing, I want to show off the shop that's here. This is the Zora shop. Welcome, obviously. Alright, so they sell the Deku Nuts, they sell the arrows, they sell the red potions and all that stuff. They sell a fish for 200 rupees, which you can get outside for free, by the way. Yeah. Why they do that, I have no idea. But this is what you can buy, all the usual stuff. One thing we can't actually get. And yeah. So, one last thing that you want to take care of is, well, if you don't have a fish at this point, go ahead and get a fish now. You'll see why in a bit. But either way, we've done all the little things that I wanted to do for now, so now that the great King Zora has, you know, moved out of the way so hilariously, we can now go ahead and go to the altar of Lord Jabu Jabu, which basically is Zora's Fountain. So that is a big ass fish. Yes, it is. Let's read the sign. Zora's Fountain. Do not disturb Lord Jabu Jabu. King Zora 16. The 16th. Yeah. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Look at its eyes, man. Look at that. Can't you ever harm a face like this? I bet you can't. But I don't exactly want to do anything with him yet. Because, well, there is one last little thing that I wanted to do before we move onward to said place. Hello. It seems Princess Ruto somehow got inside Jabu Jabu's belly. Indeed. Indeed. So, where I want to go is, I want to go over here. Because there is a little bit of a thing over here that we can do. So, if you notice, this rock is somehow cut in half, but that should be possible considering, well, rocks don't do that. So, that's a little bit of a tell to indicate that you can go inside the wall. Ha ha ha. And it actually leads to another Great Fairies fountain. Yes. So with that said, we can do the Zelda's Lullaby and all sorts of stuff. All sorts of crazy stuff will happen in this world. If anyone finds this hot, I apologize. I greatly apologize. Except not really, but whatever. It's a video game character. So she is the Great Fairy of Magic again, and she'll give us a magic spell. But this time, instead of it being red, it is green. Ho ho ho, very mysterious indeed. Okay. So with that, we get Farore's Wind! This is warp magic which you can use with the C button. Warp when you are in danger. You will teleport to the warp point. When you first use the magic, you will create a warp point. When you use the magic again, you can either dispel the warp or you can basically warp to that location. Remember, you can only use Farore's Wind only in dungeons that have a dungeon map. So you can basically put only use this. You can only use this if a place has at least a dungeon map. This is actually a pretty useful tool that you can use in time. Yeah. Okay. So that being said, we are pretty much done with our little side business. Now onward to story business. So, it appears that Princess Ruto is inside Lord Jabu Jabu's belly. How she got into that, we have no idea. But I have a feeling that we know what to do here. So, get out a bottle, get out a fish, and watch the magic happen. Ew. Lots of ew. Welcome to the third dungeon, believe it or not. Yes, the entire dungeon is inside of giant fish. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. So, welcome to the inside of Lord Jabu Jabu's belly. We got enemies here, obviously. Ow. Believe it or not, these bubbles are indeed enemies. These are shabums. If you try to cut it, it'll bounce off your blade. So, basically you want to shield this thing, basically. How many times is that basically in that sentence? I have no idea. Maybe I said it a lot of times. But, yeah, just basically deal with these guys. And, now let's see about this thing. We can't necessarily reach it, so there's only one thing we can do. We can shoot it. What if that was the uvula, by the way? What if that thing was the uvula, and if you touched it, you kind of threw up? Yeah! This dungeon is going to be very creepy. And believe it or not, if I can indeed show on screen. By the way, these are berries. If you touch it, you'll get electrocuted. Think of it like basically Zelda's version of jellyfish. So, yeah, and one little thing that I just did right there is, well, if you use your Hylian shield on the thing, for whatever reason, the berry will get electrocuted itself. It doesn't actually kill, but it is very helpful. Yeah, see, look at that. Even if we slash the wall, it gets hurt. Or rather, we get to see, like, purple blood. Jeez. This dungeon gets creepier and creepier. By the way, if I can actually show off this now, if I can show on screen here. Picture guy, bring it on screen. You can basically see that Lord Jabu Jabu's belly looks kinda sorta creepier on the 3DS version. Trust me, it does. And that platform is now glitching. Huh. This is what N64 games did nowadays. Huh. Whatever, it was 1998. I'll allow it. Yes, I'll allow disappearing platforms, but I won't allow them the models in Final Fantasy VII. That's 2 pot shots in one. Okay, so anyway, going into this room, we can see that this is kind of a big room. And also, dogs are barking. And there's the fish lady. Hello. You! Who are you? I am Ruto, Princess of the Zora. I kind of give him the same voice as King Zora. Oh my god. What? Are you saying that my father asked you to come here and save me? I never ask anyone to do such a thing. Yeah, you're not being asked to be saved from jellyfishes, I guess. Letter in a bottle? I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't lie, man. My father is worried about me? I don't care. Of course not. Anyway, I can't go home right now. And you, get out of here, understand? No. Goodbye. Bye-bye. And that's what you get. That's what you get. Well, let's leave her. Okay, fine. I guess we can do the thing. Let's follow her. Hello. Again. Hi. Are you still hanging around here? I told you to go away. I see a gold skull over there. I'm not paying attention to you. I'm okay. I've been going inside Lord Jabu Jabu's belly since I was little, but I mean, of course. Of course you've been. Lord Jabu Jabu is very strange today. There are electrified jellyfish and strange holes around. On top of that, my precious stone was... But that's none of your business anyway. You, go home now. Understand? No. You're that worried about me? Yes. You can tell by my voice of concern. Then I will give you the honor of carrying me. However, I won't let you leave until I find the thing I'm looking for. You better believe me. Well, my friends, you've just been introduced to the gimmick of this dungeon. Or rather, the first little segment of the dungeon. It's the fact that we have to carry around Princess Ruto and use her as an object for switches and junk. Yeah, that kind of sounds bad, believe me, but no, it's not. By the way, she doesn't really have a health bar or anything. She's just basically there as a block. Yeah. She's just basically there to be all like, oh, hey, it's a block thing and all that stuff. Anyway, we have this little weird thing. However, we can't necessarily do anything about it. So, yeah, let's just leave it. For now, at least. Alright, so let's carry her up here. And unfortunately, though, I don't think there's anything to do that. Nope. Of course not. I was kind of thinking that maybe there was a thing that will allow you to get up there, I guess, but nah, there wasn't. I'm thinking of Ocarina of Time 3D Master Quest. That's what I'm thinking. But yeah, should you decide to leave Ruto all alone and stuff, you can just simply go back to the room where you once were, and she'll be right there waiting for you to carry her. How inconsiderate! How could you leave me behind? Blah, 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 I get you. Alright, so where we're really supposed to go is over there. Unfortunately, though, we can't really do anything about that gold skull yet, so we're gonna just leave it for now. Gonna avoid all these shabombs here. And, oh god. There's really no consequence for, like, dropping Princess Ruto at it anyway, so it's like, what was the point? Yeah, just leave her like that. Alright, so these are new enemies here. These are stingers. Destroy it before it flies at you. Basically, think of them like stronger keys in that they hide inside the water and stuff. And they take 2 slingshots to kill. Yeah, they take 2 slingshots to kill. Exactly. And, oh, I see. I see their point. I see the point that they're trying to make across here. Okay. Alright, let's kill you. Kill you. And, nope. Nope. No chance. Okay. So, fortunately, though, that thing was on a timer anyway, so we could just get it back there at anything we want. At anything we want. Okay. I guess that's fair. So, anyway, that's another token down. And, let's see. Is there anything here? No. Ooh! This is an example of one of those fairies that you can find outside of the fairy's fountain. Of course, you can either touch it to make it restore your health, Or you can just simply catch it in a bottle and you can use it for, you know, extra life insurance. Extra life insurance, okay. So one thing that... Wow. Okay, my phone was going off right there. And it happened to ping just as, you know, the switch was being, like, pressed or whatever. That was weird. Anyway, I'm kind of worried that, Princess Ruta will go back to, you know, her usual location after I do this, since we won't really have another opportunity to do this. But there is a business scrub over here. And it's right here. I believe this is actually the same room. So, let's see. He'll give you Deku Nuts. No. Even if I did, I can't have it right now. Oh, God. It's not like I haven't used Deku Nuts in, like, forever. I don't need it. I don't need the nuts. I don't need these nuts. Okay, so, let's get... No. Not. And, ladies and gentlemen, we have officially killed the princess. Good game. Good game design. Good game design. Yay. Don't worry. She'll be back at she'll be back at her usual spot. So, I'm gonna have to carry her all the way back there. So, I'll be right back. Here's a riddle for all three of you in the audience. Why exactly does Princess Ruto shrink whenever she like dies or whatever, gets in the water? Because, for whatever reason, the developers decided that she's the only Zora ever that can't swim. I don't get it either. Anyway, let's see. What do I jump off at? I think I jump off over here. Okay. So, anywho, now we gotten Princess Ruto back up to the upper floors of stuff. And, of course, we want to watch out for, you know, all sorts of holes in the floor and all that jazz and junk. But right here, this is a bigger Beery. This is a Bari. So basically same thing as before, except it'll stay in one place and it will try to electrocute you like that. So yeah, try to watch out for that. More new enemies. God, I can't actually ID them with Ruto on my back, which is stupid, strange, and it's dumb. Tailpasaran, okay, or Tailpasaran, I guess. I don't know, but either way, you gotta like attack its tail in order to kill it. So, yeah, that's a thing. Anywho, this switch, I believe, will only be weighed down whenever. Yeah, I kind of figured. The switch will only be weighed down whenever you or Princess Ruto, I believe. I believe it's only held down by Ruto here. So, oh. Nope. What is this? Parasitic tentacle? It seems that narrow parts of weakle. Yeah. It is actually a weakle. Yeah. It's a weakle. Anywho, yeah, we can't... What I'm trying to say is we can't destroy that thing until we get a particular item. Just like Navi says. But anyway, this switch, I believe, is the one I was talking about. Hello? Hello? Thank you. The switch, it doesn't look like you can press it down with your weight alone, Link. Of course. And, oh yeah. Yeah, this is that switch I was trying to talk about, actually. It only appears whenever we have a thing. Oh, alright. So, now we have this room full of stingers. And... of course, we gotta destroy them all. This is one of those... It's just one of those rooms. It's just one of those rooms in which, you know, you have to kill all of an X in order to get to Y. So, bada bing. And I believe that's all of them? Is that all of them? Yes. Yes, it is. And what little bit of a dungeon required thing do we get? Let's see. What do we get? We get the boomerang. So, the boomerang is probably your most invaluable item at this point in the game. So now that we have the boomerang, we can do so much more now. Like, If you thought that we couldn't do stuff before because we couldn't, now we can. But I am going to save our usage for the boomerang for the next time because I am just a big jerk like that, and I love you guys for it. Next time on Let's Play Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, we're going to use our brand newly acquired boomerang to do some more things inside Lord Jabu Jabu's belly. So I will indeed see you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.